Welcome to the Campus Edge, a production of Butler Community College.
Produced by students and for everyone, students included.
We're getting close to our final show of the semester, but we still have tons of stories to share before we're done.
On today's episode, we got things about Butler, video games, oil, and so much more.
Wow, sounds like we've got another award-winning episode of the Campus Edge. Noticed before the show you were playing one of those TV games. What were you playing?
Oh, it was just Tetris. I've been getting back into puzzle games lately.
I've been wanting to try different games too, but with college and family, I just haven't had the time.
Well, there's a lot of games that you can play with the family.
Really?
Of course, reporter Ashcraft and Pauly put together a video that let us know some great games to play alone or with the family.
That's great. Now I've got to convince the family to play.
Hello there, I'm Campus Edge reporter Pauly, and as we all know, the winter break is coming up. So, that means more time spending with family. But that could also be more time spent playing video games. If only there was some way to combine the two. Which is why me and a partner, Austin and Ashcraft, decided to create a list of family-friendly games that you can play on your Christmas break with your family. The first game we have is Untitled Goose Game.
Untitled Goose Game is a game where you play as a goose. The game is a puzzle game about causing chaos to a little town because what else is a goose supposed to do? It's a cute little game and it's simple to understand. The objectives start simple by putting a lake in a rake and get more complicated like going on a date with a statue goose. The most interesting part of the game is that each town person reacts differently to your actions. Things like the kid running away from you or the police officer looking for a weapon to beat you with before giving chase. It's a simple, cute game that I'm sure kids will enjoy.
Mario Kart! Hey!
Mario Kart and Mario Party are probably the most family of family games. Nintendo has always put an emphasis on family-friendly games, and that message shines brightest in their Mario Kart and Mario Party series. Mario Party is basically a fun board game with all sorts of mini-games and fun characters and charming maps. Mario Kart is a competitive racing game with cute, colorful graphics and bouncy music and basically everything else you need to have a fun family experience. Whether you want to play either of these games on your own or with your family is up to you. Both of these games have an amazing single-player and also multiplayer experience. Pick one up and have fun with either one you choose.
Mario Odyssey is the big Mario game for the Nintendo Switch. It's a Mario game, of course it's good. The big reason why I would recommend this game to kids is the assist mode that the game has. While the regular game is relatively easy, the assist mode makes the game a lot more forgiving, which is good for younger kids. In the regular game, let's say if you fall off a cliff, the game would then send you back to a checkpoint. While in the assist mode, it will just send you back to the place where you were originally standing. The assist mode really makes Odyssey a game that most people can play. It isn't really a challenging game on its own, but it's still a lot of fun to play nonetheless.
Jackbox Party Packs 1 through 5 are some amazing collections of games. Everything from Fibbage to Drawful to Trivia Murder Party. You can pick any of them and you have your choice of up to 6 games in each party pack. You can even play with up to 8 players on some of them. From Bidiots, where everyone bids on horrible finger drawings, to Quiplash, where you fill in the blanks to make everyone laugh, Jackbox Party Packs 1 through 5 has something for everyone.
Well, we looked at a bunch of games that everyone from kids to adults can play. You can play them alone or with family. Well, I hope you took some of what we said into consideration. I'm Campus Edge reporter Pauly.
Don't you just hate it when you go to someone's house to watch something and they don't have Netflix?
Actually, I don't have Netflix. I think Hulu's a lot better.
What? Netflix has far better selection.
Well, some of the best titles are available on Amazon Prime Video.
I never even knew they had that feature.
That's alright. All these streaming services have some good and bad sides.
If there was only a way we could learn more about these services and decide which one's right for us.
Lucky for us, reporter Kameron put together a piece altogether the ups and downs of the streaming wars. Maybe it will help you decide which you'd prefer to subscribe to.
Hi, I'm Kameron Bus, reporting for the Campus Edge and BCTV. As you can clearly see right here to my left, we have the brand new streaming service, Disney Plus. What is Disney Plus? Well, it's a streaming service online where you can watch a whole lot of your favorite Disney movies, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Disney stuff. Why is there so many streaming services? What's going on here? Well, to answer that question, I talked to some people about what they think about streaming services, their opinions on it, and is it really a good idea that we're going this far with them? Let's take a look, shall we? So, I'm gonna give you the list of these streaming services, and I want you to think if this is too much or not. We have Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV Plus, CBS All Access, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix, Peacock, Sling TV, BritBox, Crunchyroll, DC Universe, Plex, Showtime, Stars, ESPN Plus, YouTube TV, Hulu TV, and NFL Sunday Ticket.
You can't forget Verve and Crunchyroll, though. And yes, that is way too many. I feel like some of those should merge together or just not be a thing at all.
So, out of these streaming services, which one is your favorite and why?
I use a lot of Netflix because that's just been the OG, and also that's what my family pays for, and that's what I mooch off of. But I also I use a lot of Verve, and my roommate paid for that one actually, and so I just use it because it's a pretty good service.
It would have to be Verve, mainly because it is a whole bunch of different streaming platforms connected to it.
Hulu Plus and Amazon Prime.
You said you think there's too many streaming platforms.
Yes.
Why do you think that?
Because like the whole point of streaming services is to get what you want and not have to pay for all of that cable. But if you want to get what you want, sometimes it's about as expensive or more expensive than cable. It's ridiculous.
I definitely think there's way too many streaming platforms out there. A lot of times they're duplicating services for all sorts of different charges. And you know, I'm a simple person. I like simple things.
Sometimes most of the streaming services don't have what you want. And sometimes they take it away randomly.
Why do you think companies are trying to push this streaming service model?
Oh, because it's the new thing, basically. Cable is out, streaming services are in, and that's how people are going to get most of their money. Having too many of these companies pushing for this all at once is going to cause people to not want it.
Not very many people use cable anymore. Since if you use cable, you have to like wait for your show compared to streaming or like all these other channels where you can just find what you want and then watch it.
With a streaming service, the entire world is a possibility. And you're not just thinking about a traditional television. Any kind of digital media can be streamed on any kind of digital platform.
So do you think that cable TV is dead?
Cable isn't going to die for at least one more generation.
Most of cable TV, I believe news broadcasting won't be dead until a long while. Like that still has some life in it, mainly because like emergency broadcasts.
Personally think that cable TV is going to be dead for television. If they just rely on a television model, they're out with buggy whips.
And there you have it. It seems that the general consensus is that streaming services are starting to take it way too far. At first, it was all calm, it was all nice. We had Netflix, and had Hulu, and then some other stuff came along, and now it's starting to get blown out of the water. But you can always find the Campus Edge here on BC TV 20 and on the YouTube channel Butler Student Media. I am Kameron Bus, reporting for the Campus Edge. Back to you guys.
There's still so much more we want to share, but first we'd like to show a few messages from the Ad Council. We'll be right back with this episode of the Campus Edge.
Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
You can achieve a lot using your imagination. I mean, I don't like to brag, but... Wait, who's that? And why is she all over these achievement awards? But with STEM, the sky's the limit. Shaboom! Use STEM to envision... Okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah. Invent...
Got any ideas?
I've got a few, actually. And create a better world.
Told you she's super smart.
If she can STEM, so can you. Find out more at She Can STEM.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it.
I know. Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
You know,
I'm
Deanna,
James Lewis,
it's
and
been
I'm
a
here
while.
on Campus Edge. Today we're here at the Kansas Oil.
You know, Deanna, it's been a while since I visited a truly interesting museum.
Well, I've got a recommendation for you that's rich with history.
Rich, you say?
You could say I struck oil with a great find.
Well, tell me all about it.
I think I'll leave that up to reporter James Lewis. He interviewed a few people at the Kansas Oil Museum.
Hi, I'm James Lewis, and I'm here for the Campus Edge. Today we're here at the Kansas Oil Museum to give an insight about your local history for Butler County and specifically El Dorado, Kansas.
Well, the Kansas Oil Museum, they got all kinds of oil equipment here where we operate and give tours and just show all the kids, different ones that come through here, how everything operates. The Kansas Oil Museum started out as a historical society back in 1955. At the museum, there's all kinds of stuff from El Dorado, surrounding areas, all Butler County, that people have donated besides the oil field equipment. There's old houses, which we've made grocery store out of one of them, and doctor's office out of one, and print shop. It's got an old schoolhouse. It's got a cabin, lease house. And then we got all the oil equipment, all kinds of old cable tool rigs. It's got a rotary rig. The rotary rig and cable tool rig, we still operate them on tours.
So the Kansas Oil Museum educates the public related to both Butler County history and the oil exploration of the early 20th century in Butler County and the surrounding areas. We do speaker symposiums. We do Geology Day. We do several other school tours, school exhibit type things, and in addition to just the regular everyday activities of the museum itself. I think the community is impacted by the museum by the fact that the museum is able to remind people of El Dorado and the surrounding area of the rich history of oil and the place that it has taken in our state and our region, and how it's in many ways helped to kind of keep both economically and otherwise our area doing well. Well, we have programs like the one we did today, which is school groups or school tours, where someone like myself or a curator will talk to the students and tell them the story or give them a tour of the museum and the grounds. But we have also other things, like I said, geology events and other things that educate young people and adults too. Well, one of the ways that the museum has preserved local history is by housing the collections and donations for the last 50 or plus years of items related to Butler County and the oil history of our area. The museum itself may not go over those techniques too much, but I know I do as a historical consultant. I did it today. I'll talk about the differences between the technology of drilling 100 years ago and what we do now, and certainly other volunteers do the same.
We have more great stories from the Butler County area right after these important messages. Don't go anywhere. This is the Campus Edge.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
I'll never forget the day our landlord called and said, read your lease. No pets allowed. My owner tells him my dog ate the lease, but that didn't work. And now I'm stuck in a shelter. But this pit bull is ready for a new crib. I'm loving, loyal, and play well with others. So don't be intimidated by all my muscles, because the biggest one I have is my heart. That's right, I said it.
Hi.
Can you help me?
I got it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Just like the rules to surviving Zombieland, there are steps you can take to be prepared for an emergency.
It's the right thing to do.
Talk with your family to make a plan. Look for safe areas to meet up if separated. And stock up on supplies. It's never too early to get prepared. So start now.
Right now?
Right now. You can't predict emergencies, but you can be ready.
You're welcome, America.
Visit ready.gov today to learn more.
Hi, I'm your host, Smokey Cole Bear. Filling in for Smokey, because after 75 years of...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Turns out there's much more to say. Nearly 90% of wildfires are caused by us humans being careless, dumping our used barbecue coals willy-nilly. Guess the song was wrong. We did start the fire. That's why I respect Mother Nature and her trees, whether coniferous or new car scented. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Hey, Deanna, you know where I can find a job?
Did you get fired from your job again?
No, I'm asking for a friend.
Well, you know, you could always ask your career services here at Butler.
Wait, Butler has a career services?
Yeah. Reporter Ethan Sutter just interviewed the director of career services.
Wow, what a lifesaver. I can pay my rent. I mean, my friend can afford rent after all.
Hello, I'm your reporter Ethan Sutter with the Campus Edge. Today we are interviewing Alitra Cheney-Profit, the Director of Student Career Services here at Butler Community College. If you are a student who is looking into getting a job, she might just be the one to talk to. We interview her asking about what her job is and about what she can do to help you find a job.
My name is Alitra Cheney-Profit. I am the Director of Career Services at Butler Community College. Primarily, my job is to assist students with resumes, if they need help interviewing, looking for jobs, connecting them to internships and job shadow opportunities. I work with employers. Some of them reach out to me and some of them I reach out to. If we have students in a certain concentration or field that I have not established yet a relationship with, I will call an employer and talk with them and let them know about the student and try to advocate and champion the student for an opportunity. I'm located in the 600 building in El Dorado, near the registrar. and I'm available Monday through Wednesday and on Fridays. I'm in Andover in the 5000 building, usually in the student union area, on Thursdays all day. I had a whole other life before this, doing something totally different, but I do believe that I had a divine appointment, and so I, by chance, got connected with the workforce centers in Wichita, and started out as a case manager and kind of worked my way through there. I was there 10 years, but I learned a lot about jobs and workforce development and how to build up people and how to do resumes and do career counseling. And so I think that job set me up for the job that I'm currently doing here at Butler. My job is to help a student sell themselves in the best way possible for the particular job that they're going for. There is no cookie cutter resume that's going to go for every type of job. It definitely should be tailored to fit the type of job that they're applying for. And if it's, and then they want to definitely lead and start with information that's directly related to the field. That captures an employer's attention on that particular resume. It kind of sets it apart from all the others if it aligns with the job description.
If you're a student looking for a job, Alitra Cheney is the one to talk to. She can help you find that perfect job you've been looking for. Just stop by and see her at one of the 2 campuses, El Dorado or Andover, at any time she's free, and she can help you find that perfect job. I'm your reporter, Ethan Sutter, with the Campus Edge.
We're nearing the end of the show, but we've still got one story left.
That's right. During this time of year, we like to acknowledge the sophomores of the Mass Communications program.
I interviewed a few students about their time here and what they would like to do after Butler.
I know what I'd like to do after Butler.
Really? What have you decided to?
I'd like to travel the world in a hot air balloon.
That's ridiculous. Let's see some slightly more realistic plans our sophomores have in mind. Hi there. We have a bunch of new students here at our Mass Communication department, and they have brought a bunch of new radio shows for us as well. However, today's package is about our seniors, the ones that are about to leave us and that have been here the longest. So let's check that out.
So I came here about 2 years ago during fall of, I believe, 2017. I came here to get my mass communications degree, radio, television, and that is still what I'm going for, yes. I'm still going here for the mass comm degree. So Butler helped me in a lot of ways. One is just maturing. I think college is really good for people to go through just to become more of an adult. And then it just kind of helped me learn the field. Helped me learn how to do more in the audio video field. Dream job would probably be working on something like YouTube or Twitch. But we got to take some steps to get there first. First, I want to get a job that makes a decent amount of money. I currently host Open Door Policy, the weekly talk show on Wednesdays. I also co-create McGrizzles, and I co-create the Campus Edge. So it's very hard to choose a best memory from Butler. There's been so many, and now I've gone through pretty much 3 generations of students, and each one of them is just incredible. I can't pick a good one. Hello everyone and welcome to Open Door Policy. Butler's a lot of fun, and even if you don't think you're gonna like a lot of the classes here, I still recommend coming and trying out college. It's a lot of fun. Represent those of Butler Community College.
I came to Butler in the year of 2018. I've been going for the past 2 years, and I've really been enjoying my time here. Butler has helped because it's given me some actual experience in the job that I would like to pursue, like doing editing and actually working on the types of videos that I plan to make when I leave college and start in a real job. My dream job would probably to work for a YouTuber, not be a YouTuber, but to work for them, like edit videos for them and things like that. I'm not really much of a personality type guy, but I do enjoy making videos and I really like the editing process. There's too many to count. Right now, my favorite's got to be Radio Day. It was such a chaotic mess that turned out wonderfully horrible,
in the best way possible. A college radio day was where we had 24 hours of live radio programming, and it was a lot of fun and also a lot of work. I didn't get much sleep that week, but it was absolutely worth it, even though it wasn't that healthy. I was basically the person like spearheading the project. I would check in with the professor, Dr. West, to make sure I was doing everything correctly, but other than that, I was basically head of the project. Last words, this was a lot of fun, and these are memories I will cherish for the rest of my life.
So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed learning about our seniors, and you should listen up to 88.1 degrees. Let's go back to our anchors. And that brings us to the end of the show.
We hope you enjoyed our show this week. We're getting close to the end of the semester, but we've still got some great stories to tell.
And if you want to see this episode again, tune in weekdays on BCTV Channel 20.
Or you can check them all out on our YouTube channel, Butler Student Media.
And this has been
The Campus Edge.
I don't think we did.